absolutely everything. More than 15,000 have already been ordered today because you said, I am loving that it's leather and suede, love the water repellent, and I also love the fact that they're podiatrist designed. We know how many of you love your Vionics, including my dad, including myself, including Tony, including all our friends on set. Call us please at 800-395-1601. These are brand new for us today. And they go with everything. Whether you're wearing a straight leg pant, whether you're wearing a cute little maxi dress like that one that we had on Belle by Kim Gravel, whether you are looking for that boot that, quite frankly, I want to be fashionable, but I want to be comfortable walking around all day, this is the one to do it. And it's very easy to put on and off your foot, and it is super, super cute. So let me show you all of these colors. This one right here at the end, I popped it on my foot. It's called Navy Blazer. This is a beautiful suede leather, and you've got some gunmetal hardware here at the split at the top. I love that it's V for Vionic. I'm just saying, that's adorable. And then you've got the little buckle in gunmetal too. Now, the straps are synthetic, but the rest of it is that suede leather. Now, right next door, you've got oatmeal, and that has that look of pebbled leather. That's our most limited choice. There are only 1,100 left. And notice how even the hardware changes color. This one is a nice gold. It's almost a burnished gold here and here on the buckle. Sliding on over. Chocolate Ganache. I love that name. I also love this color, rich chestnut brown, and you have a gorgeous burnished gold there on the V and on the buckle. Sliding on over to the black all the way to the floor. Gorgeous, elegant, sophisticated, and even the hardware to match. There's only 1,200 left. Now here at the very end, we're calling it dark khaki. This is an olive shade, and that's suede leather as well, but your metal here is a burnished gold. I'm gonna go back down the line of color, Ray, if you don't mind. This is dark khaki, this is the black, this is the chocolate ganache, I just like to say it, and then here is the oatmeal, and then at the very end we have navy blazer. We have 5 through 12 medium width, 6 through 12 wide width, and we have whole and half sizes. Now, you can use free exchanges. If you need to change your size, you can send them back to us for free. And you also have holiday returns. So you have through the end of January to send them back to us. Cool story here is that these are podiatrist designed. So there's a lot of technology in here, but we're not charging you $159.99, which is the comparable retail value for the quality of the materials and for the engineering inside. They are $119.98. And they are on free shipping, but that price goes away at the end of the day. So definitely get these. Look at the bounce in that heel. Monica Tenorino, I'm just seeing the bounce in the heel for the first time.
A little bounce in the heels here.
It's good to see you. Love you too. You've been up for 163 hours.
Yes,
good to see you.
Accurate. 163
Monica, you've been in the footwear
strong.
industry for 16 years. I know you're the brand ambassador with Vionic. These at 5 easy payments of $24 are an absolute steal.
Tremendous.
But when it comes to the outside of the shoe, can we start there and kind of give an overview?
Absolutely,
Okay,
because
cool.
You know, Kristen said something to me earlier, and I was like, yes, we fall in love with our eyes first, right?
Yeah.
So we want to shop that way because we want to be able to gravitate towards something that we love. And the aesthetics of this boot are what are going to really pull you in. And then the technology that you know and love from Vionic will keep you coming back. So this is taking a boot that we know and love. It's on that Felicity bottom that we're well known for. Very beloved. We've sold tons of these because we know she's comfortable. It's a great last, which is that shape on the foot, that soft rounded toe. And then you get the detail. So really paying attention to that detail of that little harness kind of strap going all the way around. You pointed out, Mary, you've got this great kind of metallic buckle, but we also did a little fun little dipsy-do there with that little V, that little nod. I love that because it sits just below your ankle, right? So, you know, and then that strapping stops just where you have that inside zip. So keeping it really, you know, kind of clean and chic, but giving you enough detail to really set it apart and keep it special. And I think that's why we've had so much love today on the Farrah booty, because it gives you something a little bit different in a classic silhouette that it's comfortable. It never goes out of style. It's something you can wear like 3 seasons a year now because let's face it, after the fall and the winter, we throw it on with a little dress with no tights, and you know, you keep it going.
Well, this is a great boot for transitioning between the seasons,
For
too.
sure.
So, like you said, from winter into spring, also from summer into fall. And think about it, too. If you're somebody who you think, okay, once I get to a certain age, I have to leave some fashion items behind.
No.
Here at QVC, we want to take that right out of your mind because these are comfortable. They have support. There's tons of engineering on the inside. They're designed for movement.
Exactly.
So feel free to get out, take that vacation, go on that road trip this Christmas holiday, this Hanukkah holiday, and really enjoy yourself because they're going to look great, but your feet are going to feel good in them too.
Exactly. And you know, it's hard to enjoy yourself when your feet are in pain. That kind of like is the end all be all for most
It's a
people,
mood changer from the ground up.
Oh my gosh, because it really just goes right to your brain. So, you know the Vionic Vio Motion technology so well, but we can't just take it from our sneaker and put it into something that has that little elevated heel. So we've given you all that same technology, but re-engineered it into a footbed that, as you can see, is elevated so that you can get that bit of a heel height there. So it's giving you that same deep heel cup, all of this arch support. I mean, you could see this is going to come up and meet the curves and contours of your feet, and then all that flex and cushioning. But my favorite new thing in the last probably year and a half, 2 years that we've done is this metadome. So now you're getting this extra bump under your metatarsal. So when you think about all the years of wearing heels, right, what's the first thing? It's like onto the balls of your feet, so much pressure, so much pain because your foot isn't really, you know, holding anything in the center. You have that arch where you have that space in between. It's painful. This is really helping to kind of even everything out. Get that pressure dissipating because you're getting full foot contact, which we'll show you in a few with Kylene.
Want to show everybody the colors again because the navy blazer is such a beautiful, rich indigo color.
Yes.
And that is,
So great.
I mean, obviously suede leather, excuse me, takes color beautifully.
Yes.
But
really
that is a saturated, gorgeous color.
Love it.
Then we have the oatmeal next door. And I feel like the oatmeal could play a little taupe or a little French gray.
Absolutely, and I love, you know, Monif is wearing such a beautiful kind of tunic long sweater. Like those tones, that bone, the cream, and we're seeing so much of that in ready to wear where she's coming out head to toe in that. Just add those on and it's like
there's only about
chic.
1,000 left in that oatmeal. By the way, the chocolate ganache, extremely popular in the show. There's only 1,800 left.
You know, there's so many browns and neutrals on trend this year. I mean, it's always a great fall color, but this year in particular, I mean, you're seeing it in everything from your everyday ready-to-wear to all your athleisure wear, even the gym clothes. Every time I see someone walk in the yoga studio,
that's
it's
very
full chocolate.
Vionic equestrian.
Yes, it is.
But then here we have the black, all black, straight to the floor, very popular in the show as well.
Very rock star. I love this. Yes.
I love that too.
Great basic.
And then we also have the dark khaki, which is a true olive there at the end. The price is gone at the end of the day. We do have all 5 colors. We've got mediums and wides. Before we run over to Kylene, these are water repellent.
These are water repellent. So I'm going to take a dark khaki and a chocolate ganache so you can see that both leather and suede pre-treated. So you get them out of the box. You don't have to worry about scotch guarding them. If you want to do it in a year from now, I always encourage that. But let's face it, I buy my shoes, I say, I'm going to scotch guard them before I walk out of the house.
Sure.
And it never happens. So we've done it for you.
Yeah.
And it's great because everything's just going to bead up and kind of roll off.
So you have a suede and a smooth leather. I see what you're doing.
Absolutely. And I'm probably spilling this on the floor instead of in the bowl. But this is going to bead right up. You can see it's not going to affect the boot at all. And then you're protected. So you don't have to worry if you get caught in the rain and you didn't check the weather in the morning.
Yeah.
Go for it. You're good.
So as we go back to Kylene, the American Podiatric Medical Association is not a stamp of approval that can be bought.
Correct.
It has to be awarded.
Exactly.
Correct?
And this is not a blanket statement for Vionic as a brand either. This is a shoe-by-shoe basis that we have to submit. So when we say this is APMA approved, that means a board of podiatrists says, yes, this is health and wellness for your feet. So
that's pretty amazing.
When you think about that, health and wellness for your feet really kind of leads everywhere else because it's the foundation of our body. And you know, everywhere our feet go, our body follows. So when we're out of this alignment that you'll see and that you might notice on yourself, it's really kind of affecting your entire being, your knees and your back and your gait, the way you walk, your mobility. So this is really a great little demo because we see this time from the side where we normally do the front. This is gonna show you, even in that heel, what you're going to get by putting this underfoot. So we start here with this flat, hard, unnatural surface. And you can see that Kylene's foot is kind of like flattening out here. She has a very high arch, so we still see a little bit of that gap. But what I want Kylene to actually look like is this. That way her arch would technically be supported. This is what we would get up, you know, if we got really what we wanted here. The heel would be supported and stabilized, and then she would have that alignment back where the ankle is over the foot and everything else that goes up follows. Unfortunately, when I let her go, that foot just collapses right to the floor. This is about 75% of Americans have pronation.
Yeah.
So if you don't know and you pay attention, you may just figure out that you're one of those 75%. So I'm gonna put Kylene here in a bad boot that is not a Vionic, just because this is a bad boot. This is our bad girl boot. And I do this because I want you to see, when you wear a high heel, even on this heel that's just under 2 inches, look at the gap that's being exposed here with that arch, having nothing to support it. You can see the flashlight through it. You can see how the light's coming through, because she really needs support here that she's not getting. So let's take the bad boot. We're gonna ditch this. And I'm going to take just that insole and put it on our heel here and put her in this one this time. And now we see, even with her high arch, she's got all of that contact. Now her heel is properly seated into that heel cup. She's got all of that beautiful arch support to come up and meet her foot so that she's not flattening out into the floor. And this time when you take that flashlight, you're not seeing anything because there's no gap. Everything is getting, you know, that support that it needs.
Yeah.
And it really does make such a tremendous difference.
Please turn your eyes to our large screen.
Oh,
because
that is a large screen.
We're taking Kylene, don't turn around. It'll knock us over. But take a look at the Vio Motion. Now, can you, if everybody's watching and learning about Vionic right now, what is Vio Motion? How does that differentiate from other engineering within the line?
So the Vio Motion is really something we engineer and put into all of our shoes, and it's really, listen to exactly what that name is. It's about staying in movement, right? Everything that we do, we want you to be able to continue to move well. And so all of the components that make up Vio Motion, the deep heel cup that stabilizes you, that holds that heel in place, it prevents you from doing what we just saw, that pronation or that rolling in, or if you're like Courtney, supinating, going the other way, you know, we all have our weird foot issues. And so you're getting all that arch support that you're not typically getting in shoes that, you know, don't have an orthotic in them, frankly. And even if you're someone who doesn't need an orthotic, I implore you, be proactive. Treat your feet well. They need it.
Tony's whole outfit is my jam.
Yes.
And I'm very proud to say Tony and I are the same size, so I could actually borrow this outfit.
I like it.
I love the sweater. I love the straight leg jean with the chocolate ganache.
It's casual
boot.
every day, right? That is like
pulled
perfect.
together with the earring. Okay, and then little plaid jacket, little sunglasses.
Yes, Josie, I love it.
And I love it, wearing it with a legging. I mean, that's the beauty of this, is we've got that wearable wellness.
Exactly.
But versatility for days.
You know, throw it on with tights and a dress for the holiday,
Yeah.
but look chic and fabulous going out, running your errands. I mean, the little bit of metallic detail that they did in that V below your ankle, for me, it like brings it up a whole new level, right?
And I like that, I know this is silly, but the little things that I notice about, if something is not completely easy to put on my foot, I'm probably not gonna reach for it all the time.
Exactly.
Zippers on the inside.
Exactly, and you know, because it's an
Like
ankle
that.
boot, Mary, I love that. You know, there are people who don't enjoy a tall shaft boot, the shaft height, or the, you know, the stretch of it. Do I have a wide calf, athletic calf? It's all of those things that you don't have to deal with. So doing an ankle bootie really opens it to everyone.
Agreed.
It's ageless, it doesn't matter your size.
No.
We do the medium and wide width, and you get that flexibility, all the stability because of that heel. It's really fantastic.
You're holding the dark khaki, which has that burnished gold hardware.
Yes.
That is a suede leather. There's 2,100 left.
Oh my goodness.
This is the black smooth leather with the hardware to match. There are 950 left. This is the chocolate ganache with the burnished gold hardware. There are 1,700 left. Here is the oatmeal with that burnished gold hardware. That's smooth leather. There's 975 left. Here is the suede leather in navy blazer, and this one has that gorgeous kind of nickel looking hardware
really
on
pretty.
it.
I love that
There's
one.
1,000 left. Instead of almost $160, you're paying less than $120. It's on free shipping, and we've got Veronica on the phone from North Carolina. Veronica, come on in. My name is Mary. Please meet Monica. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, good. Good. I'm so glad. And so, have you shopped for Vionic before?
Yes, I have.
Wonderful. What was it that attracted you to our Today Special Value today?
Well, I've been looking for some olive colored boots to go with the outfit.
Oh,
I'm
there
so
you
glad
go.
you found them.
Me too. This is going to go with lots of stuff in your wardrobe, Veronica. Believe me, you'll go to put it on and say, oh, I didn't even know I should wear this with this.
Yes. Yes.
I'm so thrilled. Do you have any questions for our expert?
Well, let me just tell you.